The diamonds are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Pete Kelly for AFCRDTV and welcome to highlights of Oadby Town against AFC Rushden Diamonds from the UCL Division 1 from Saturday. Manager Mark Starmer brought back Jake Gillingwater to right back as he returned to a more traditional 4-4-2 combination. Ben Morgan partnering with Jake Newman up front for the Diamonds. And it was the Diamonds with most of the early running in the opening stages. The first move brought a cross from Sam Brown. Jake Newman couldn't quite get anything on it. This would repeat itself throughout the first half. Jake Newman again with a smart left-footed shot going just wide. And again Newman here, rushing out, beating the Oadby keeper Hines to the ball, but his chip going just wide. Matt Gearing later on in the first half found space on the left, cut inside his fullback, launched a shot at goal. But again, in a pattern that would continue to repeat itself, Diamonds could not get on the score sheet. One of the best opportunities came to Ben Morgan after his hard work. Managed to sneak his way through the Oadby defence, but his weak shot was easily saved. And there were further opportunities too. This time Jake Newman, his hard work, managed to get him past the back line, get him past the goalkeeper, but unfortunately that time wide of the goal. There was a feeling Diamonds had to break the deadlock at some stage, and they were the better team in the first half. This time Gearing and Newman combining, the ball working its way through to McBride and then back to Gearing, and his shot, while it had keeper Hines scrambling, it wasn't on target. And further attacks came as well. A wonderful run all the way from right back for Gillingwater. His shot firing just wide. And then on the stroke of half time, as it looked like it was heading for 0-0, a fantastic goal scored by John Stevenson for Oadby. It was clear that it would be a moment of inspiration that would get the first goal, and so it would be a vitally important time to score a goal too for Oadby, especially given Diamonds' chances in that first half. Half-time Oadby Town 1, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0. It was important that Diamonds came out of the blocks running in the second period, but it was not to be. Just a few minutes into the second half, a break down the right-hand side by Stevenson. He crossed the ball in and he found Ollie Brownhill, who easily slotted home the second for Oadby. And then when Diamonds really need to have a good reaction, just 2 minutes later, 52 minutes, the ball was fired across to Nick Pollard, who smashed into the top corner. Sharonmu had no chance at all with that one. And all of a sudden, Diamonds were 3-0 down. Alfie Taylor came on in the second period. A great cross found Sam Brown, but with Diamonds' best chance of the first period of the second half, Sam Brown's header was saved. And in this second period, it would appear that every single time Oadby went forward, their shot ended up in the back of the net. Their fourth was scored by Elliot Wright. A neat shot, low to Sharonmu's right, giving him no chance. And then later on, the fifth goal was scored by John Stevenson. That one past Ashley Folger after Sharonmu had to leave the field through injury. Really, it was turning into a utterly disastrous second half for the Diamonds. However, Alfie Taylor showed that he is still sharp and rearing to go. A good run forward past goalkeeper, and he slotted it home. And perhaps had Diamonds shown that sort of sharpness in front of goal, perhaps the scoreline would have been different, especially given the first half opportunities. As it was, however, Oadby's enormous dominance in that second half was too much for the Diamonds to handle. Full-time, Oadby Town 5, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1. I'm Pete Kelly for AFCRDTV.
All right, here with manager Mark Starmer after defeat here at Oadby. Mark, what are your thoughts on today's match?
Now's probably not the best time to be asking me because I'm embarrassed, angry. But what I will say, the first half, if we'd have had the quality that they'd had in 5 minutes, we'd have been 3-0 up. Yeah? Totally different game. They've scored a wonder goal with their first shot of the first half. That's worthy of winning any game. And then come out with a house on fire. Now, they weren't going to be as bad second half as they were first half, as they wouldn't be second in the league. So we knew that. And 5 minutes just killed us. We've tried, we've kept going, scored right at the end. We've got to learn to, when we get the opportunities, when we come away from home and got opportunities, we've got to take them. You know, 3-0, 3-1 at half time would have been a fair scoreline in our favour. And I don't think anyone could say any different to that. But it wasn't, it was 1-0 to them. And that's give them a lift, because their half-time team talk's totally changed. It gives them a big lift for the second half, and I think you saw that. And we never responded to it. You know, we got caught, and then it's an uphill battle. And at 3-0 down, you just, you know, throw the kitchen sink at it, and there's going to be gaps. You know, they score again. But I'll take with me the first half as a positive. I'll take with me the second half as a learning curve and something to work on. Fortunately, we've got a game Tuesday night where we can respond and put it right. Nothing's won yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we you know, we were the better team in the first, as you say. Gearan and Jake caused them a lot of problems, didn't they?
Yeah, all over the park we caused some problems. Shan was dominating midfield. You know, we were the better side, and it's frustrating when you don't take that advantage in. And you know, they're not a bad side. That's why they're second. So you've got to give them respect. You've got to carry on working. And you know, the lad scored a cracking goal at the end of the first half. And I wish that would have been it, to be fair, because that would have been worthy of winning any game of football. You come away with your heads held high, missed chances, whatever. But second half, we've let ourselves down in terms of the scoreline. And we must learn from that. You know, we've got to go again. We will go again. And we've had a good talk there, and it's been positive. You know, Hope has shown his experience, and you know, said about his last year. You know, same sort of time of the year against an opposition that thought they won the league or going up, and it all backfired on them. So we've got lots of positives, and we'll go again. And we've got Tuesday night, and we'll wait and see.
You obviously made a few changes to the personnel. Gilly coming back in and Alfie moving to the bench. Any particular reasons for that?
Yeah, we wanted to go. I mean, last Tuesday it was forced upon. You know, although I like the shape, it was forced upon with what we got, and I wouldn't have played Alfie last Tuesday, but we had to. And I didn't think this was a game for him today on that pitch for a comeback game, and it is still a comeback game. Alfie's struggled. He's been out for 12 weeks nearly, you know, and it's was he going to be fit, ready to go in a high tempo game such as this? I didn't think so. So, you know, you saw on Tuesday, he's miles behind. He's miles behind, and that's why I didn't play him tonight. Will I start him Tuesday night? Possibly, because I believe that's the sort of level now that he can come back in and hurt. So that was my reasons behind that. But he's not ready yet. He's not match fit. He's not fully fit. 20 minutes here, 30 minutes now, and maybe a game over the next couple of weeks, a full game will do him the world of good to see us going through. But no, that's all it was today. It's, you know, Gilly comes back in, and we go with what we got.
and, as you say, a chance to put it right on Tuesday.
Yeah, very much so. And yeah, it's, you know, at the minute it's 5-1. It looks battering, but you know, I'm hoping that people will look at the first half, and that could have been our scoreline. You know, if we're honest. And all right, it wasn't. We know that. And Oadby, fair play, they've scored some good goals at the end, and you know, they've raised the tempo. We haven't matched it. Surprisingly, we haven't matched it. That's how it goes sometimes.
Thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Pleasure.
So, here with club captain Chris Oak. Chris, we get all the fun interviews. You've got to be disappointed after this 5-1 defeat.
Yeah, definitely. You know, very, very disappointed. Especially after our first half, you know, I mean, we were going 1-0 and you think, where's that come from? And because, you know, if we took our chances, we could have easily been 3 or 4 by ourselves. And to be fair, it was a cracking goal. And we came in, but we still had the belief. We thought, you know, we'll get these chances again, we'll put him away. And the second goal killed us, really. He was poor defending on, you know, probably by me initially, and then, you know, after that, the third goal was a very good goal. We had to give him credit again, but, you know, after that we just went sloppy, and we were chasing the ball all over, and, you know, we got caught in the break a couple of times, and I say 5-1 flatters them, but, you know, over the course of the full game, you know, they're a good team, but, you know, it would have been interesting to see if we'd scored first half. But, you know, it's not a great combination when you're missing your chances and not defending properly. But like I said, we said to the lads afterwards, I had a quick word. I was in the same position last year at St Neots. You know, the old story comes out every time, but it's true. We played Slough up the top, very similar conditions, got beat 3-1. They were celebrating like they won the league. And it came back to bite them, you know, because we went on a hell of a run and we won the league that year. So you're down, we're disappointed. And like always, the fans were absolutely fantastic. Great turnout again. I'm gutted for them more than anything else. But, you know, we've got a game Tuesday to bounce back. And I'm ever the optimist and not going to get down about it. There's a lot of games to play for. We've got to play them again at home. You know, we've got Selby to play twice. So, you know, the league's still up for grabs as far as I'm concerned. And, you know, call it a blip. It's not great. But, you know, we just got to get on with it and deal with it.
I suppose taking the positives, you know, our defeat at Amesbury, we weren't particularly good all match.
No.
We were pretty good first 43 minutes this match, weren't we?
Yeah, we did. And even second half, there was spells where, you know, we've gone through and Alfie's got his goal and, you know, other maybe his opportunities. So, but, you know, we can't give them the goals like we give them today, unfortunately. But
they were clinical and we weren't, probably.
Yeah, you know, credit to them. You know, they've scored, I think 4 of their goals have come from the edge of the box, maybe 5, you know, so it's good finishing from their point of view. We could have maybe stopped it at source, a bit higher up the pitch, but it wasn't to be today. The management's disappointed, the players are disappointed. I said afterwards, if I had a dog at home, I'd kick it, but I haven't. But and then supporters would be gutted, you know, but we got to move on from it very, very quickly. And it's all right, you know, chatting about it for till the cows come home, really. There's nothing you can do about it now. You just got to get on with it, deal with it, and get to the next game and make sure we get on a decent run now.
Put it right on Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Looking forward to it. You know, obviously it's going to be, you know, we had a really competitive game against Rushden Diamonds last time we played them. You know, we came out comfortable winners, but, you know, we know that they're going to be right up for it. And so we got to be on our mettle. So it's good that we've got a game on Tuesday. We haven't got a week to stew in it. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Thanks very much for coming and talk to us.
No bother, John. Thanks. Cheers.